Hi, this is Gil Roberts. Welcome to the International Podio Developer Meetup 2020. As I said, I'm Gil Roberts here with Brickbridge Consulting. Glad to see quite a few people on, I believe early afternoon for our European partners and early morning for our Americas partners, especially out there on the West Coast. Definitely early in the morning. I'm just going to step through some quick welcome items, housekeeping, and the agenda. I want to say a big shout out to TECHeGO, Seth and his group over there for sponsoring this session. Most sessions will be under NDA. We'll have recordings out for those that do not. Those will come out on the YouTube channel. Please feel free to use the chat and raise your hand in the Q&A there. We are watching those. So these sessions are, as I said, under NDA. If you have not, go ahead and set yourself to mute. Submit any questions via the chat, and we'll have a live Q&A at the end of each session that it's appropriate. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, our presenting sponsor, TECHeGO. Again, Seth and his group do some amazing work. They've done some amazing work for me personally here recently. Definitely, if you have any needs, TECHeGO is a great place to go. Our platinum sponsors, Sassafras, for scaling solutions across Podio, smartphone, best Podio-based phone system in the game now. Our gold sponsors, Game Changers and Brickbridge Consulting, Quivi Tools, extensions for Podio, as well as our silver sponsor, Arrow. And special thanks goes out to Citrix for their support of our meetup. Our media partners, definitely check out the media community, Supercharged with Jordan Samuel Fling and the Podio Solutions podcast. You can find them on iTunes, Spotify, and other services. We'll have a couple sessions that will be podcast exclusives. We'll discuss that here in a moment. Big shout out to some of our community presenters, Zuli, Momentum Tools, Private Guru, Spark Dawn. Big thank you to our conference staff, Dominique, who has very quickly put this together. This is our very first virtual conference, so we're doing the best that we can. And Dominique just joined us, so this is a big, tall task, immediately stepping into this. As well as thanks to also Bob Mutis. He's going to be watching our social and chats, as well as just helping some of the switches and gears in the background to make this conference happen. All right, a few housekeeping items that we'll go over. Set this up as a Q&A style. If you have any questions or anything, please, again, drop those into the chat. First, what is under NDA, can I record, et cetera, et cetera. I have a blog, something to that effect. We're going to be putting out some of this content, again, as I said, via the YouTube channel. So you'll be able to share and repost that and revisit that content as that comes out. But do please assume that everything that we discussed during this conference is under NDA. Some of the community presentations may contain client data. This is all confidential. We're all professionals here. Let's maintain that code of confidentiality. And we'll have some things that'll go out onto the YouTube channel. The reason that we're doing everything under NDA is because this is a live conference, so we don't know if somebody's going to dive into something that should not be shared out onto the internet. So we'll post that after the conference. How will the presentation times work? We're setting this up just like a conference, so that means people will start their sessions at the times that are listed. So if a session ends early, that session we'll just have a break until the next time that's on there. That way people can come and go and attend throughout the day. We will be enforcing some time limits on presentations just to make this go a little bit smoother. When do I get that awesome swag box? And it is going to be awesome. We have many items. I think we're 7 or 8 items that's going to be in the swag box, plus other materials. We are still getting everything shipped in. We're hoping to get everything out and get everything in this week and get it packed and fulfilled over the next week. So you guys should be seeing that. We will be shipping domestically and internationally. So there's be some times. Hang tight, it's totally worth it. There's some really cool stuff in there. Should be a really fun box. We did go over 50 people that signed up to attend. We'll email after the conference on the first 50 that do get the box so that you guys will know. We'll also email for those that did not, just so that you're understanding of that. At any time, we'd love you to engage with our meetup sponsors. They're making this possible. They're making the box possible. Definitely engage with them. We'll have a full list of all the sponsors that'll go out to the attendees at the end of the conference. If you cannot wait, you really need somebody's services, please message Dominique inside of Podio. It's just Dominique at brickbridgeconsulting.com, and we'll get you connected with somebody's services that's there. If you came in from the public link that was posted and you did not register, please do. It does help us understand if doing these conferences are helpful, help us raise money from sponsors to make it possible, as well as make sure that we're giving you guys content that's of value on that. Excellent. So let's dive into the agenda. Day one, our theme is Podio past, present, and future. We're just looking at how the Podio product has impacted us all, both in the past, present, as well as how it may affect us all into the future as partners, and developers, and users. Today, obviously, we have our session that we're going through right now. It's 8:30 a.m. East Coast. I believe that I did the math right on the times. It should be 1:30 p.m. there, Central European time. Gave those two so that people could easily convert. We'll get through my portion here. We'll dive. I'll be on again with John Grease with our first session, Scaling Solutions on Citrix Podio. Alex Scholl will join us, and then Seth after that with his wonderful keynote presentation that I would not miss to see. Next, we'll have a short discussion about the state of the industry, Podio products, add-ons, the Podio ecosystem in general. Quick product demonstration from Smartphone, a really cool technology that they've been able to put together. Aero ECS will come on and talk about the benefits of partnership. I know with the ending of the SaaS referral program, some income streams that were tied to that have obviously gone away. So the CSA program is something that Aero will be able to talk about and what that looks like, and the support that's available even for smaller or single person operations. Joel will be our first community presentation at Private Guru. Then we'll have a intro to the virtualization side of Citrix and how that applies and could apply to your Podio business. Just a very brief primer. As you can tell by the time, there's only about 15 minutes. So pretty cool. I think everybody should join that from the Podio conference just to see how that could add to your business. Automating graphic design with Podio that will be sparked on. We'll have Zulio have their community presentation and swing around to Quivi Tools and a sweet product that's been out and I think a lot of people use. If you haven't seen it, definitely want to attend that session. Citrix will join us in regards to the future of work. Everybody's favorite person at Citrix, Sarah, will have some time later this afternoon. I'll be back and talk a little bit about the CSA program. Is it worth the effort? What that looks like. Then we'll have a Zoom hangout. We'll actually do some Podio and workspace live building. We'll have a couple of our product engineers from BrickBridge join us, and they're literally just going to hang out and build some stuff in Podio and then connect it up to Workspace so people get a feel of what that looks like and the synergy between the two products. And that'll round us out for the day. Day two, we'll go over this again tomorrow, so I'll just go over this very, very quickly. Obviously, we'll open up at the same time tomorrow. Several presentations from the community will follow. We have a great presentation from Citrix coming up in regards to Citrix Podio. That'll be at 9:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central European. Definitely want to be a part of that. Two of the best sessions, I think, follow that, which everyone should attend, which is the Podio Past, Present, Future. That is a community feedback session about the Podio product and how the roadmap looks and how we feel as a developer community. We'll have a round table. So in regards to that feedback, break a little bit, and we'll have a product demonstration during the intermission from TECHeGO and some of the cool stuff that he does with a multitude of products. I don't know which one Seth will have for us, but there's every single one of them has been useful. We'll have a technical roundtable for those that want to get a little nerdy and have a longer form session and a deeper dive into the Podio API side. For those that are curious, it won't be unapproachable. Definitely worth the attendance. We'll have a introduction to the developer services here that we provide at BrickBridge. Joel will join us one more time for some parting thoughts, editorial spot, and then we'll continue with our Podio Plus Workspace live build after party. Once again, myself and some of our engineers at BrickBridge will join us, and we'll sit and build things.